of twists and turns, which we'll talk you through when we get there. The last hairpin, by the way, comes with about 100 metres to go. If you get to that, then you've practically done the job, quite frankly. About 150 metres to go. Here we go then. Time to tip into this downhill section, which looks almost rude at the end of a day like this, Robbie.
Well, tricky little downhill run. You saw just some lumps and bumps as well, off-camber sections through the corner. The gap has grown slightly. It must be out at around 9-10 seconds now. And Sepp Kuss absolutely going for an 80 kilometres an hour, 2.8k to go. And the final kick up to the line comes at around 1.6 kilometres to go. So another kilometre downhill and sort of flat-ish. And who's trying to push things along in the peloton, because it's no one team really taking things on at the moment. Bahrain victorious with a big turn on the front at the moment.
Three up front, they're coming into the dip. About 200 metres to go before they hit it and then start climbing. Enric Mas just tightening his shoes a moment ago. I saw within the pack. He's got to start striking out if they're going to stop these guys. Lenny van Eekveld as well for Lotto could well be in the frame. Soler just looking at the back end of Sepp Kuss at the moment, with Fortunato at the back of that trio. 1,800 metres to go, so all of a sudden they'll start to pick this up and then grinding for the line. The Flamme Rouge, by the way, comes at a flat section, so virtually all of the climbing today has been dealt with. They've got to get through these series of little steps right now, and here we are. It's picking up. It will go to a plateau, and then you will see the Flamme Rouge before it picks up again before the line. They've still got a margin here. And we've seen this before, Robert. You can make a steal on a day like today, unless indeed the alarm bells are heeded behind.
There you go, 14 seconds. They've got a really good gap with 1.4 kilometres to go. It will all depend on if the pace stays on here at the front. Sepp Kuss wanted to stick to the wheel of Marc Soler, who is now not giving it everything on the front, and the pace comes on behind. Richard Carapaz will be starting to like his chances in a finish like this against the likes of Primož Roglic. Probably those two of the fastest of the climbers left in this group. But if you're going to sprint for the victory, you've got to catch the break first. And Marc Soler, well, he normally always pushes on. He's not very good at that sort of poker game and bluff of, oh, I'll let you do it. He's to look over the shoulder. Shouldn't take him long to make another acceleration. He'll be getting very nervous about getting caught now, because look at that gap. That has shrunk. It is halved.
It has. Can't see who's driving it on. I believe it's Esteban Chavez, but Richard Carapaz is in about wheel 3 of the chase here as they head around this headland. And here's that flatter section. Well, if you've got anything left sprint-wise, it's you're going to have to start thinking about how you use it. And here they come. They're going to get tagged if they're not careful. Fortunato looked the most nervous of that trio. Waiting to see if Sepp Kuss has got anything left to kick on here. The little flat section is just about to be ironed out. In fact, they're just picking up now and climbing once again. And here it is, a proper grind. Now, there are some big percentages at the very last here, and that could serve these guys very well indeed. But look at the gap, it's nothing at all. Who's got anything left to deliver right now? Fortunato is here. I think that's Harold Lopez that's got some belief as well. Couldn't see Wout Poels, but you never know. 5:72, 5:65, and here we go.
Gull is the man who hits the front now for Decathlon and starts to lead them out with 500 metres to go. Primož Roglic up into second wheel, and Juan Ayuso onto the wheel of Primož Roglic. He knows who to follow in a situation like this. The Soler still there trying to help Ayuso, more getting in the way than anything else, and here comes the lead out from Soler.
Yeah, here is the lead out from Soler. Then what can Ayuso do to deliver, and what can Roglic do to stop him? Roglic looks very, very threatening at the moment. Everyone else just looking on, but Enric Mas is very much in the frame as well. He's got a lot to deliver at moments like this. Egan Bernal also wants to get involved, but here comes the grind. Ayuso's waiting to launch, can't quite see it. Roglic goes first. Ayuso straight onto his back wheel. Roglic looks really, really calm, I must say, unthreatened. Mikkel Landa suddenly pops up, and let's have a look. here it is. It's that drive to the line right now. Oh, and Ayuso just screams away. Roglic has got a lot of work to do if he's going to catch up with him. Roglic comes back around the outside. Oh, it's going to be on the line. Oh, my goodness, that's a photo. That is a photo for the line. Not quite sure. Roglic looked like he was out of it. They're not panicking, just grinds back in. It's between the pair of them. That was absolutely remarkable. What a finish and what a race this is. It's delivering every single day. Cool.
Photo finish, and I'm going to go with Ayuso. I reckon Roglic made a little mistake there. He led him to the first left-hander, and then he didn't see Ayuso on his right-hand side. He paused, and by the time he realised he was there, Ayuso was pushing through the gap. Roglic tried to stick an elbow out and get him across to the barriers and block him down. He couldn't. Ayuso had already poked his nose through and accelerated. So Roglic says, unwittingly, look here, he's sort of thinking, someone there? Oh, there is someone there. I didn't realise. Ayuso gets through. Roglic with the elbow out, but it's not enough to stop Ayuso passing him up the inside. Then they're going to come to that turn. So Ayuso, he gets Roglic on the hip, quite like track racing. Get him on the outside of the turn. Roglic coming back. Big gear for Ayuso. Back out of the saddle. Whoa!
Ayuso gets it ahead of Roglic. What a finale. Goodness me, Robbie, this is one to test the sinews and the nerves, isn't it? Look at that. They'll wind it back, but in the end, he won it by about 8 centimetres. That was fantastic. What a great finish.